It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Okay, hello and welcome to the Friday KVJ show. Good morning. What's going on, y'all?
Good morning.
Good seeing y'all here.
You too.
See, we got a little YouTube cranking today, a little KVJ TV.
Thank goodness, because y'all need to drink in this outfit that the bird is rocking on a Friday.
Okay.
Look at this man.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive here. It's got some definite 80s breakdancing vibes there, and it all matches. He's got is that a bucket hat? Is that what they call that?
Yeah, bucket hat. You also can turn it into a low-budget Kangol.
Oh, yeah, it can.
Go like that.
Yeah, it can. It's versatile. You never know when you got to change up your look.
You are quite the B-boy.
He's got the pants. He's got the jacket to go along with it.
I forgot my last accessory.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh.
No need movie game belt. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. He's the champ.
Yeah. How about that, huh? He's rocking it today.
Soak that in, because it'll be the last day that happens.
Aw.
Not feeling good about a repeat today?
I'm not known for my streaks.
Okay. Well, we'll see. You never know. About an hour from now, Jbird's got a shot at retaining the belt in the No Name movie game. So we'll get to all that kind of stuff. I know you guys have been very busy with your home improvement projects. Virginia, you're all wrapped up with the Mold Cowboy and the mess that you had there from that.
Oh, my goodness. What a big dramatic thing. Thank goodness it came out when it did, because Magnolia's entire bathroom cabinet under her sink had a leak. I didn't know. She's away at college. No one even really goes in that bathroom anymore. But Panda wanted to poop in private.
Oh, okay.
So he had gone in there because
Yeah.
I was getting ready in our bathroom, and
Yeah.
I don't want to get ready with the stench of poo in the air.
No, that's not fun.
So he had gone to Magnolia's, and he came back, and he's like, babe, something smells funky in that bathroom. And I was like, what? And then I went and smelled it. I'm like, I don't know. What is that? He opened up the cabinets, mold, leak, drama. Oh,
Am I the only one that'd be self-conscious after I took a poo and said, do not go in there because something else smells? He's blaming it on the mold. I think, all right, whatever.
Yeah, did he let you know before or after the deuce?
you know, he might have gone in there to Duke, and he might have been so overwhelmed by the mold smell, he might not have been able to poo-poo.
Couldn't make it happen. Okay.
Yeah, I think he came. I don't think he pooed. I'll have to check with him.
So are you going on record saying mold causes constipation?
In my house, I think it did, because all of a sudden, poo, which was priority 1, now became priority 2. And mold became priority 1, ironically.
Just kind of switched up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. But you got it all ripped out. It's all good. Cabinets back up. Life's cranking, huh?
Ripped down and out to the wood. Like, you can see the wood of the house. And the Mold Cowboy said, you're lucky. This was days away from leaking into your garage, and you'd had a whole different set of problems.
Now, the Mold Cowboy, is that something you came up with?
I named him that. Yeah.
I think that helps his business.
I think so, too. He came in like a renegade. Wife beater, no mask, no cares, not afraid of mold, unlike me. Walked right into it. And then never put on a mask the whole time he was working yesterday.
It's memorable.
He don't care.
Yeah, it's a way to do it. Bird, you're back to working on your house. You've got the new, what is this, kind of like a forest motif in the closet with a fountain?
Well, I'm trying. A lot of the KVJ horror movie, I turned my house into a set. So my lobby area, my living room, my bedroom, all turned into not my house anymore. And it has been rough getting it back to, I guess, normal, in quotes.
Nothing in your house is normal.
And that's just it. Nothing is normal. And I've got all of these bodies and statues out of place. So when I wake up to go pee, I forget that, you know, there's a big giant gremlin in the middle of my lobby just looking at me. I'm like, gremlins.
Traps I've set for myself.
But yes, I am in my bedroom closet. It's a walk-in closet now, not as big as Virginia's. It's about 2 by 2, 2 feet by 2.
You're in it?
My bedroom closet, remember?
Right.
I was making a joke that didn't land.
Oh.
2 by 2. It's going to happen a lot today.
All right, sweet.
Yeah. My bedroom closet, I tried to turn that into a rainforest. So when you can go in there, you can either make that a tranquil room to lay, to meditate.
Question.
Yes.
Where the hell do you hang up your clothes?
So that's what everyone does ask me a lot.
Yeah, that seems like a solid question.
It's a sensible question.
It is.
And I don't think you're a sensible man.
A lot of people have been concerned about this. Even Twigs from the Snack Pack, who encourages me in all of these projects, by the way.
I love me some Twigs.
I have cornered out a small area. I'm a humble man. I don't need that many clothes. In fact, I've got a lot to donate that I don't want or need anymore. So if anyone needs shirts, seriously, let me know. I've got them for you.
Come over, knock on my door.
I don't know if I want that either because I have someone
yeah, right.
hunting me and my girlfriend and my family.
Yeah, that could get uncomfortable.
Well, that's just it. I don't trust anybody anymore. So I'm like, hey, I love people, but hold on, wait.
Yeah, I love people from a distance.
I'm afraid.
I do love people, but I am afraid.
Yeah, a few bad ones that want to murder you can ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, so I'm all over the place mentally, but I thought to get back into the home creativity would be a good soothing thing to do. And I learned from my mistakes. It kind of turned more into a toy closet that I didn't want. I want to go in there. I want you to feel missed. I want you to hear.
You're going to have mold if you have mist. You're going to need the damn mold cowboy.
Virginia's got a guy. That's the good news.
I want the opposite of mist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I must lead the league in mold.
Mist? No.
Well, you go in there to meditate or lay or, I don't know, draw, if you will. I know you guys have kids, so you don't draw a lot.
I draw some conclusions.
Yes.
With not a lot of facts.
But I put up too many toys and, I do read the comments and everyone's like, well, I thought this was going to be more rainforesty. This is turned into another toy section. And I'm like, they're right. I took the criticism. I took it to heart.
Wow, that's pretty harsh critique.
It is. I was reeling, Kevin.
Yeah. I can see why.
But now it's going to be more nature-like. So we are rebuilding.
Okay.
We rebuild.
Okay. All right.
You're just fascinating. Fascinating. I still swear by this. If we could get some cameras in this cat's house, this could be how we break out a radio and finally get that big gig on TV. Live cammed.
Yeah, I don't even think people go to TV anymore, Virginia. I think
You're right.
I think it might be more sad than funny. See, the world is like that. Gladiators.
That's right. Yeah, nobody is going to TV.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure that's a good career move. We'll go from irrelevant to more irrelevant. Got just a couple of weeks left of high school football going on. Son's got senior night tonight.
Ooh.
That's going to be going down. It's going to be the final home game of the season. Can't believe high school football is just about wrapping.
Who are they playing?
They've got their rival in town, Spanish River.
Oh.
You know what that means?
Taking on the Sharks.
Bad news for the Sharks.
Yeah. You hope.
Just kidding.
You don't want to lose senior night, do you?
No, you can't. I know. Yeah. I think we did our senior year. It was a bleak year, Virginia.
Crushing, right?
Yes.
Just crushing when you have those.
Will he get playtime tonight, you think?
It's a great question because he had been quarterback and then they started putting him in other positions. And like I said, I wasn't really paying attention. He's like, hey, did you see my tackle? Did you see that? I'm like, no, I missed it. Like, because
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I was like, I
didn't expect to see you.
The last game was on a Thursday. Papa got a show to do the next day.
Dad's got to do prep.
Dad's got to do prep. So Dad is prepping because I'm like, I look down. I'm like, yep, still on the sideline. Or I'm gonna get some work done. And apparently in all that, I missed out on that. So I'll pay attention tonight. So no show tomorrow, so I'm good. I could be a fully devoted dad tonight.
Don't you love that? Not because we all love doing this show, but when you want to do something personal and you don't have a show the next day, you can enjoy your personal time a lot more.
Yeah, people don't get it. They'll ask me to do something, be like, hey, we got an appointment for you on Tuesday. I'm like, I can't do it Tuesday. Like, you can't do it Tuesday anytime at all during the day. I'm like, I have not 1 second.
Not even 1 minute.
I'm like, you let me know when I'm giving up. But yeah, I can't, not even 1 minute. I can't do 30 minutes.
If I come see you, then that means I'm a bad mother. or father.
Or, wanting to see my family. Like, they don't get me until the weekend. So I'm talking about the show. Yeah, something's going to give on the show.
Yeah, nobody understands that 8:30 p.m. is late.
Yeah, right.
That's really late.
Yeah, I know. So I got to gut it out because it's going to be a late night tonight. So I don't know if I got any sleep time in it, but and my wife's like, and you're driving tonight. I'm like, yikes.
Oh, cool. So you're sober and tired.
Yeah, exhausted.
So you don't even get to have a little martini or nothing.
No, there'll be no cocktails today.
Can I buy you a Christmas present, or can I just get you an Uber and you have fun tonight?
Just take the whole family?
Yeah, it's on the Bird. You can do that.
Family Uber?
Yeah, up and back. That's my Christmas present.
I do it all the time. You know how used to riding an Ubers my kid is?
Yeah,
Because I need a Go Cup.
We drop off about 4 players. So
I hear you.
It could get a little expensive.
The Bird's here to fund this campaign.
Okay, all right.
I'm just letting you know.
You're going to have a $150 Uber bill.
I want you to have $150 worth of fun.
I appreciate that. You do have some big games going on tonight. Nice little Broward rivalry. You got St. Thomas Aquinas going to American Heritage. Chaminade Madonna going to be going to Cardinal Gibbons, a team that handed it to my son's team a couple of weeks ago.
The Gibbons.
Yeah, them Gibbons.
The Gibbons are always in it, man. They're always in the hunt. I feel.
Got a solid program there. Archbishop McCarthy goes to Calvary Christian. Melbourne O'Galley is going to Atlantic, and they're still undefeated, kind of like Jupiter. Them Warriors won last night, Virginia.
They won again?
9-0.
Wow.
9-0. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's Mag's alma mater.
It is.
Yep.
Who does Jupiter face? Are they going to finish
Their
out?
game was last night. I'm not sure the rest of their schedule, but yeah, they're 9-0 now.
Wow.
Who they play in 3 weeks, Kev?
Yeah, that I don't have their playoff schedule.
Do
or
they
anything
play
like
Gibbons?
that. No, they do not play Gibbons.
All right, well then they got an easy conference.
He had some information for you, though.
did.
They're not playing Gibbons.
I
They're
got
not playing
some, not all.
Gibbons.
Some of them hadn't even been resolved yet,
You
Virginia.
know what, Jupiter, y'all play Gibbons and then let me know how y'all do.
Okay, it'd be a good matchup.
Jupiter, y'all need to play Gibbons.
Yeah. Glade Central is going to Kings Academy tonight, too. So just some of the action that is going to be going down there for Friday Night Lights. Enjoy it while you still got it. Panthers got a little bit of a problem going on. It's early, so we wouldn't get too crazy, but they lost again last night. They start off 3-0, and since then they're 1-5.
They have some
They got some injuries. Yeah, they
people
do.
that are out.
Yeah.
Major players. I know
Right.
Panda was trying to explain it to me, and I zoned out halfway through him telling me, but I take from it that there's people that are hurt, Kevin.
There is. Honestly, with about any sport now, it's just get into the playoffs. That's all you got to do is give yourself a shot, try to get healthy, and be clicking on all cylinders by the playoffs. And so they got plenty of time, but they're now 4-5. You got Inter Miami with a new contract for Lionel Messi. He's going to be staying in Miami for the next 3 years, so he'll be heading to the new stadium next year. A nice little cush deal that keeps paying him a ton of money. They got Nashville SC tonight, Fort Lauderdale at Chase Stadium. You got the Florida Panthers got another shot at it against the Vegas Golden Knights tomorrow night at Amerant Bank Arena. Canes are at home against the Stanford Cardinal at Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow night. They need to rebound from that last little loss they had last week. Can't snooze on Stanford. You never know what might happen. FIU home against Kennesaw State, and the Miami Heat have got their first home game of the season against the Knicks on Sunday at the Kaseya Center. Your big concerts this weekend: Jonas Brothers tonight.
I so know what I'm not doing tonight.
Not going to the Jonas Brothers show, huh?
I would be bummed out if I had tickets to that.
Would you really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure if I drank a little bit, I don't know.
You look like that creepy uncle trying to pick up younger people.
Oh, you have to go with a herd of people. You don't just show up.
If you go by yourself dressed like that, they're going to pull you aside to talk to you.
Oh, my gosh. Late 40s, man.
Yeah.
Jonas Brothers by himself, solo act? No, it's not good.
That'll be at Amerant Bank Arena. Jake Owen, Vero Beach's very own, is going to be with the Dirty Heads at I Think Financial. If I didn't have a football game, I think that's where I'd be tonight, Virginia.
Oh, look at you.
That'd be a good show. Yeah, I won't be, though. I'll be cheering on my kid. Cole Swindell, big old country star, going to be at Hard Rock Live tonight. Pretty good underrated alternative band called AFI. They're going to be playing at the War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale.
What was their big hit? Because I know you're talking about.
Mr.
Got ya.
Yeah, they're almost kind of like an emo type of kind of punkish type of
alt
group
emo.
like that. Yeah.
Like a My Chemical Romance kind of a thing?
Yes, there
Okay.
you go. They're adjacent to My Chemical Romance. Orianthi is going to be at the Parker in Fort Lauderdale. You remember her? She was the female guitar player, the blonde that used to play with Michael Jackson.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she's still gutting it out. And so she's going to be tonight at the Parker.
She wails on the guitar.
She does. She's very good. Very good. If that is your thing, you can check her out tonight. You've also got the Fiesta Latina going to be happening at the Casella Center in Miami. They just had the Latin Billboard Awards were last night as well. So a lot of fun stuff there. Flock of Seagulls. They're playing the Culture Room in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday if you want to do a little new wave reunion back to the 80s. And then John Legend is going to play soft piano hits at the Hard Rock Live on Sunday.
If it wasn't so far, I would go to that.
You've got front row tickets to John Legend or Flock of Seagulls. You get to meet Flock of Seagulls, but you don't get to meet John Legend. What are you going to?
I'll go Flock of Seagulls.
You're going Flock
Yeah.
of Seagulls.
They got two really good songs.
That's the wrong choice. You gotta go John Legend.
I'm sorry. He's from Ohio. He's a Buckeye, all that good stuff.
He's
but
silky smooth.
I'd actually rather meet John Legend than Flock of Seagulls.
And
but
not meet Flock of Seagulls and just see them
I'd
play.
enjoy Flock of Seagulls music more. That's just my style. I'm one of them old 80s new wave kids. You've got a lot of festive spirit stuff going on. Oktoberfest is going on again this weekend at the American German Club of the Palm Beaches and Lake Worth Beach. They got the Nightmare Village at Extreme Action Park in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, that's where Rocco had his birthday when he turned 10.
Yep.
That freaking place is massive.
It goes off. Yeah.
Jbird, I can't even describe it to you how big it is.
Well, try.
So there's an indoor go-kart thing. It's huge. It's massive. There's an indoor roller rink. There's laser tags. There's an arcade, indoor bowling alley. It's so big, my mind was hurting.
So it's like a Boomers kind of a...
If Boomers did roids.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Okay.
There's an in-the-air ropes course above the arcade where kids are like Tarzan swinging from stuff.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's a good punishment for him. We should make his ass have to do the ropes course at Extreme Action Adventure Park.
That would be something to watch.
Yeah, I think we should do that. I'm doing really good mentally.
They're also doing the Horrorland Scream Park. That's on Jungle Island in Miami. Nothing else going on there. Might as well. Fright Night back at the South Florida Fairgrounds. For the kids, Spookyville. That happens in Yesteryear Village, which it's kind of interesting that they put the kids in the Spookyville, yet one of the most haunted houses in America is right there. It's like, no, we want to tone it down for the kids. So you're taking them to the real demons.
Yes.
You're right.
This place is really haunted.
You know, the people in Fright Night aren't real, but I don't know about the ones in Spookyville.
20 feet away from that.
It is kind of odd. So they send the kids to Spookyville where they have real demons, and then where there's fake ones, that's where we send the adults. So I don't know.
That's how Spookyville gets you.
I guess
it
so.
lulls you into a false sense of security, thinking, oh, it's just a quaint little village. No, there's a demon in that house.
Watch yourself. Boynton Beach Pirate Fest going on this weekend at Centennial Park Amphitheater Saturday and Sunday.
Arr.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Jinx.
You've also got the Hollywood Halloween Festival on Hollywood Boulevard on Saturday. They're doing the 63rd Annual Halloween Parade on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. You've also got the Lake Worth Beach Halloween Bar Crawl on Lake Avenue on Saturday night. That sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of costume stuff to all the bars.
It does. And mistakes in the next morning. You're like, what have I done?
Yep.
You have to coyote ugly your arm.
Which is good for Halloween.
And then the green markets. They're going to be cranking open the Cove Farmers Market. That's at the Cove Shopping Center there in Deerfield Beach, right on the water. Beautiful little place by Two Georges. And then they've also got the green market for West Palm Beach on the waterfront, voted the best one in all of America.
Are you going to hit that thing up again?
I don't know. We've gone 2 weeks in a row. Might give it a break. But I don't know. We'll see. I got to see how I'm doing on my salsa. That's my new salsa hookup.
If he's running low, he must go.
Yes. And another thing for you to do, too, don't forget about the KVJ horror movie. In fact, there's going to be a watch party that's going on tonight. If you're familiar with Discord, it's going to be fired up at 7 p.m. You can jump in there. I think there's a limit of 300 people, but you can go in there. We're going to have some KVJ members popping in and out, just kind of doing a little bit of chat with everybody.
I've got Rocco as my main tech guy, setting it all up at our house. We're going to jump on. Me, Rocco, and Panda will all be commenting live.
I got a text message last night from Steven Jbird. He's in California right now, so he's 3 hours behind, but he will be there.
Oh,
you
wow.
sound like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Kind of a shtick.
And big thanks to everybody who did come out to the premiere a couple weeks ago. The movie raised $10,550 for Maddie's Fight Foundation.
Yes.
We broke our record.
We did break our record. That is so exciting.
And we're on pace to break anniversary, although it has kind of slowed down a bit. People they're telling me that they're waiting for Halloween to watch it. We're right about at 8,000 views. We're trying to get to, I'd love to get to 15.
Watch it tonight with us. Tonight's going to be fun because we can all comment. And I'm going to have a few cocktails, so I'll be commenting spicy style.
Yeah, could I also do like a Facebook Live while I'm doing a Discord?
Ooh, you can do whatever you want. You're a grown-up.
That is so not true. I cannot do whatever I want. I have been told by so many people in my life I can't do what I want.
Yeah. It's kind of well known.
I think if you have multiple devices, you can go live on both, right?
Yeah, I'd like to make it a party. If you're staying in tonight, let's make it a party for people that are not going out. I love that.
Just tell me what platforms you're going to be on, and then I'll be on them too, because I got Rocco. He can probably put me on every platform we have.
Well, he's a main actor. He does a great job.
He was so happy that he was allowed to curse in the movie. He's like,
bet,
Mom,
yeah.
this is great.
What a pass. I mean, like you stop him at home, though, so I don't know.
But he's never been able to curse on such a big, huge forum where adults have to take it in.
Honestly, he made an ad lib that I kept in. It wasn't supposed to be as harsh, and it was supposed to be just kiss my, A, but he ended up wanting to say something else.
Of course, he spiced it up.
He spiced it up.
That's my baby.
All right, so you can jump on and check that out if you want to watch it by yourself. You can do that anytime. Just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ show horror movie called Chat Room, and it's right there for you. Well, we were talking the other day about Roblox and the immersive platform where a lot of kids will go on there, play games, they'll hang with friends. It really is kind of like the metaverse for kids. I've never done it, but as we talked about this week, that's what I most likened it to. It felt something like that. And you said your son Rocco was on it, and he believes that he's got safeguards, that he's not going to have any kind of issues.
Yeah, I drill it in his head so much, stranger danger, stranger danger. I didn't know how to set up the parental safeguards, but he did. So he went on there and put on whatever walls he had to put up to keep, his circle only people that he's met in person.
The perv blocker.
The perv blocker. But I guess when you're in the game, the pervs can still talk to you, but you just don't have to accept any messages from them.
Well, that's the thing about people that are creepy like that. They're relentless. And if there's a roadblock, pun intended, they'll find a way to get around it.
Yeah, and they're tricking these kids by telling them, oh, I'm 14 too. Meanwhile, they're 47. It's horrifying.
Yeah, and now, they got to respond to it because they got this class action lawsuit that is going on. And so they're going to be held accountable for it. And I saw that the CEO, David Baszucki, he was questioned about YouTuber Schlepp, who is known for catching suspected predators in Roblox environments.
Schlepp, yes. I know his work.
Yeah. So he was trying.
Bazooki? Is this a made-up name?
I know it does sound like something that is made up.
Is he messing with us?
Yeah, it kind of feels that way, doesn't it? Yeah, so he had some things to say about that. Here is a bit of his conversation.
You're familiar with who this is, a former Roadblock player who catches predators, and he says his stings have led to 6 different arrests. What's your response?
First off, we reject categorically some of the nomenclature that's been used as far as categorizing this. By many of these incidents, of course, are terrible, but I do want to highlight the vast majority of these things we hear about. The communication, the connection, the image sharing, the coordination is not happening on Roblox. It is happening on apps that young people who get handed a phone have access to.
There's another guy, Schlepp. I'm sure you're...
Schlepp.
Yeah, that's his name. That's the YouTuber that goes on. And you look, that's very popular as well. We've got that all over South Florida where people do that in person, where they, entrap these people who are the pedophiles looking to hook up with younger kids.
I like the Schlepps. I think they're on the right side of it, out there like scaring the predators.
It's an international thing, Kev. I mean, these videos have been going on for a good 5 to 6 years, but they really have gained a lot of traction and popularity in the last 2. I get what you're saying about the schleps of the world, but sometimes the schleps of the world don't do it the right way, and it makes it very hard. And then the predator gets away, and then sometimes the predator even gets rights to where they're suing people. So you got to make sure you're doing it the right way.
That's why you meet up with the predator and then you take care of him.
So vigilante justice.
So you're saying don't call the cops.
Wrap him in a rug and dispose of him properly.
If I had to wrap a body in a rug right now, I would not be much help.
Yeah. Bridget can sit this one out.
I ain't the one.
Yeah, he ain't the guy.
I got to be your driver, maybe.
I'd be a terrible Schlepp because I would kill all the predators.
And don't you say you're driving really slow right now and not well? So I don't know if I'd have you drive either.
I'm not even driving.
No, you're right. Yeah.
So I would just be more of a cheerleader.
You have to call an Uber to help you move your rug with a body in it.
There is a female predator catcher, and she always wears a mask. You just see her eyes, and she wears this black hat, and she'll go into a Walmart, and she makes a big old scene, and she tries to take down the predator. Sometimes it goes her way, sometimes it doesn't. I think she's based out of Florida.
Wow.
Orlando, I want to say, but they're all over the place.
I love a crazy vigilante.
Yeah, but when you're in a
of course
public
you do.
when you're in a public place, it does start to get a little messy. I've seen some crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's clicks though. She's figuring out a way to get people to watch her videos.
Well, that's the debate. Are you doing it for clicks? Or are you doing it for, humanity?
Both things can be true.
Both things can be true.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what he's saying to make you feel a little bit better. It's not the Roblox itself. It's the secondary apps that kids are going on. And that's where the issue is that maybe they fish them out of Roblox and then they get them to another place. Maybe like the Telegram that you're talking about.
Right. They put them in a pond where they're easy to catch and manipulate.
And say,
but they start in Roblox.
Yeah, they're grooming them in the one, and then they're bringing them to another platform.
That's why, as a parent, you have to just constantly tell your kid that there are predators out there trying to touch you and reach you on the internet. Roblox, Telegraph, Discord, Instagram. Don't trust any platform on your phone.
I wouldn't say constantly tell them that, because that's what my mom did to me, and I really can't even walk in front of a building. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't put that much fear.
You tell them once.
You can, you can definitely teach them the lesson, but I wouldn't, beat it.
The one thing I get out of this, though, is if it's other apps and platforms, keeping an eye on your kid's phone. And is it possible to enable a phone where it cannot download any new apps without parental permission? Because that would be a wise thing, where your kids could not download a Telegram or another platform where they could go and then talk to some of these predators. You know every single app that is on your kid's phone and what they're doing on that app.
And the one thing I've learned with watching all of these videos is if a predator is on Instagram or a Facebook or something like that, they're usually the worst of the worst, because they're a lot of times they're walking into a sting that's set up by adults. When they're on Instagram, they're legit seeking out real kids. So they're talking to a real 9-year-old instead of it being a unit of adults. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like a Telegram, I would say that's more of a stingy type of a thing.
So do they know now not to go on Telegram, go on Facebook?
People who are savvy, I think, who are evil and savvy do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Mega Millions is $680 million.
Okay, Jbird.
Nice little drawing going on tonight.
You gave us the number not to pick yesterday. You said 36. So that guarantees that 34, 35, and 37 will come up.
Well, I will say there is a number just dancing all over Ralston's face right now.
Give us the other number not to pick.
The number is 22.
22.
Oh, my gosh. I see a 2 on the left shoulder, a 2 on the right shoulder. It's 22.
There you go, everybody. Pick 21, pick 23.
Right.
Do not play number 22.
22, there's a 0 chance that hits tonight.
You've cursed that number for the rest of the year.
0 chance of it coming through.
0 chance. That Mega Millions jackpot tonight is $680 million.
Dang.
The lump sum option is $318.2 million.
Not too shabby.
Not at all. Yeah, so you can get the good little bit of money. 9th largest in Mega Millions history. Now, your odds are not very good. 1 in 290.5 million. But there might be a way to possibly hack the lottery a bit. There is a woman from Wyandotte, Michigan, Tammy Carvey, who won a $100,000 Powerball prize after using ChatGPT to generate her winning numbers.
A Michigan woman used ChatGPT to play the lottery, and she won. Tammy Carvey says while playing Powerball last month, instead of picking the numbers, she let ChatGPT pick them. Asking for a set of Powerball numbers, Tammy matched 4 out of 5 winning numbers and the Powerball. She added in a power play, boosting her winnings to $100,000. She plans to pay off her home, but 4 out of 5 numbers, she came close to winning the whole thing here. I'll be talking to ChatGPT during the commercial break.
Yeah, right.
I guess it's just as good as letting Jbird pick your numbers.
Well, no, because they're accurate.
Yeah,
It's
right.
actually quite the opposite.
You never know. I mean, ChatGPT has just as much of a chance of getting it. What do they pick? Like the most picked numbers?
I guess they may look at it, may give you statistically the best odds. And I've given you those numbers before because they have found the ones that hit more frequently. Now, I don't know, even if you play the statistical best odds, you still have probably 1 in 120 million chance of still winning.
But look, 100,000 here, 100,000 there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'd take anything. $100,000 isn't bad.
That hooker said she's going to pay off her house. Imagine that. All of a sudden, you have no mortgage.
Right.
Well, if you got $100,000 out of the blue, what do you do with it?
Hand it to my wife.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't win it.
Yeah.
If Kevin wins it, his wife wins it.
So,
right.
So when you win, you lose?
Yes, that's it.
Welcome to marriage.
Yeah, life doesn't improve. It's just that's whatever we spend it on.
That should be the logo for marriage. When you win, you lose.
That's it. Well, there is somebody that was rigging the system to make a little bit of extra money. One of them was a member of the Miami Heat, Terry Rozier. I don't know what's going to happen with his playing career, but he was caught up in a massive gambling scam that hit the NBA yesterday. It was pretty crazy just how big this whole thing went down. In fact, they had the FBI director, Kash Patel, was talking a bit about it. Not only did you have the Miami Heat guard, but the current Portland Trailblazers coach, Chauncey Billups, got arrested as well. And they're also looking at a former player, Damon Jones. They're facing charges across 11 states. Basically what was going on, and just a quick example is, you can play all these prop bets. Like, for instance, you could say, hey, I am going to get under what they project me to get in my scoring total. And then you fake a foot injury and you take yourself out of the game 9 minutes into it, knowing that you would definitely lose it. You have somebody place bets for you, say of $200,000. You hit it big. You have them bring the cash to your place and you count it at your house, which is basically what happened in this whole scam, which is stupid in the first place. And how much more money do you need? You're already in the NBA.
But you're able to absolutely fake an injury or tank a certain play and it still not mean that big of a deal for the outcome, but it could mean a big deal for your winnings.
Bet.
I mean, you're affecting the outcomes of games by you just not being there. So, yeah, games could be won or lost and everything could change in an NBA season depending upon how rampant this is. So here is Kash Patel breaking down a little bit of this scandal.
Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families.
I mean, you had the mafia involved with this.
Damn.
In a big way. In a big way.
Damn.
And so, it sounds like more of what Terry Rozier, the Miami Heat player, was doing was, working on those prop bets, saying, hey, I'm supposed to score 24 points tonight, but I'm going to take myself out. And
At
put a bet on
21,
that.
all of a sudden, I got a foot boo-boo.
And maybe you're up by 12 points and it's the end of the game and you're still going to win, but you also still cover your spread.
Voila, foot boo-boo.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I only need to score 21 points. Oh, my ankle.
Now, Chauncey Billups, who is now the head coach or was of the Portland Trail Blazers, his is a little bit bigger because his goes into a rigged poker scheme that used hidden cameras and X-ray technology to cheat players out of $7 million.
$7 million.
This one goes in deeper, and I think this is where the mafia is especially involved. And here is the U.S. Attorney, Joseph Nocella Jr., explaining the tools that they used. It was high-tech stuff to make this scam happen.
The scheme targeted victims known as, quote, fish, who were often lured to participate in these rigged games by the chance to play alongside former professional athletes who were known as, quote, face cards. The so-called face cards included the defendant Chauncey Billups, who at the time of the scheme was a former NBA player and is currently the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, and also Damon Jones, a former NBA player and coach. What the victims, the fish, didn't know is that everybody else at the poker game, from the dealer to the players, including the face cards, were in on the scam. For example, they used off-the-shelf shuffling machines that had been secretly altered in order to read the cards in the deck, predict which player at the table had the best poker hand, and relay that information to an off-site operator.
It was crazy. They had special glasses that would allow you to see what the card was.
What?
And they would say, people wear sunglasses a lot of times to hide their poker face and their eyes.
Yeah.
Well, those glasses or the contact lenses they had would let them see what the actual cards were.
X-ray glasses?
And then the tables were X-ray, so the felt, you could see through it and see exactly what the cards were that were face down on the table.
Wow.
Which, to me, that's absolutely insane, isn't it, that they have that kind of
See-through
technology?
felt?
Yes.
So that's what they were doing to win.
But they
Yes.
but the only person at the table that didn't know was the whale, the fish, the
one-
guy with the big money
So-
who paid to play alongside professional athletes.
Yeah, and they would use, their clout, and they would say, hey, come play a game with Chauncey Billups. And so they would rein them in, be like, yeah, I'd love to play poker with Chauncey Billups.
I'm a whale. I got money. Let's do this
Yeah,
thing.
the kind of guy that can go in and drop like 20 grand a hand.
Yes.
I mean, they prepared for an NBA championship for this thing.
It's insane what they went to. And there's a poker player named Matt Berkey who said he knew Chauncey Billups was scamming.
I had heard about the game, and the person who told me about it was like, look, I know the game runners. I'm telling you 100% this game is on the up and up. And I was like, well, I know a lot of the people that are involved, and I'm telling you 100% that it is not on the up and up. Yeah. And, we kind of went back and forth, and I agreed that, I just wasn't going to go play it. But I had some friends who went and played it both in L.A. and in Vegas. And it obviously, was for sure confirmed to be cheated. Mm-hmm. People who clearly didn't even understand the rules of No Limit Hold'em are just, jamming hundreds of big blinds in with a gutty and then just drilling it. Yeah. Only the pros are losing.
Yeah, they said that the victims lost at least $7 million plus. One victim alone walked away from the table down $1.8 million in
1.8?
one game. $1.8 million in one game.
Wasn't even the whale's fault.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Shaquille O'Neal, he was on talking about this last night on the NBA, and he was just like, what are you all doing, man? You guys are in the NBA making millions of dollars, and you would risk that for this.
The letter of the law when it comes to gambling and sports gambling, and I don't want to sit up here like I'm some perfect guy. Like every now and then when I go to Vegas, I'll play some craps and I'll play some roulette, but never gambled at anybody's house. Don't know anything about poker, so I don't know what they're talking about when it comes to the Chauncey thing. But I know Chauncey. I know Damon very well. Played with Damon, so I don't want to sit up here. But I'm ashamed that those guys would put their families and their careers in jeopardy. There's an old saying in the hood: all money ain't good money. So if you're making $9 million and you're dealing in certain things, like how much more do you need? Especially if you know you get caught, you can do jail time.
Yep.
Lose your career.
Right.
Put a bad image on yourself or your family on the NBA. I agree with you, Chuck. They dropped the ball.
100%.
They had
100% dropped the ball.
And like you never want to have your name involved in that when you know the letter of the law. And Ernie, again, I know for a fact every year they cancel practice and say don't do this and don't do this and don't do that. So all the guys had the information.
Yeah.
I think it's more than just money, too. I think sometimes there's a rush when you get one over on somebody. Like, imagine them thinking they've got the drop on casinos or whatever, and they're just beating the house.
They feel like they are in the movie Casino.
Yes.
They feel like, we're getting away with it.
There's
and these
power
big fat
involved.
cats won't miss this money.
Exactly. And I think some people get addicted to that.
Wow.
I just didn't even know that kind of cheating technology was available. So,
see-through felt.
Yeah. When you got X-ray glasses, see-through felt, card machines that, rig it a certain way. They even had one app that you could scan the deck of the cards, and even if you shuffled it, it would tell you what the odds are on just a random game of turning the cards over.
I mean, y'all have impressed a man named Riggy Ralston with your rigging.
You rigged to a different level.
You are next level rigging.
Well, I remember that joke, oh boy, Superman with his X-ray vision can see through your clothes and see your body parts. Yeah. Are we at that part of technology where if you put glasses on, you can see my giblets?
I don't think it has anything to do with...
I don't think they want to look at yours.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. I use me as an example to make it more personal. But yeah, I'm not the target audience.
Yeah, they didn't go into nudity of this thing. So I don't know, when you're using the X-ray glasses, I don't know, you saw everybody sitting there naked, so...
I think it's a fair question.
Your giblets aren't worth millions. Yeah. They're not interested.
Right. They're not even worth 20s.
Well, I would assume that Terry Rozier's career is over, so you will not see him in the Miami Heat uniform. The NBA can't let a guy like that back in. If you're playing with the integrity of the game, if you're doing it right, like Major League Baseball has done with Pete Rose, you have to ban him for life.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, Kim Kardashian shared on a recent episode of The Kardashians that she had to get an MRI for a brain aneurysm, which doctors say stems from the stress of Kanye West.
Okay.
They're naming the aneurysm the Kanye West.
It's just called Kanye, huh? Or should you call it Ye?
It's Ye.
Yeah, okay.
So what did they find?
They found an aneurysm in her brain.
She definitely has an aneurysm, and this is not Kardashian's show.
They said it on the show.
Oh, okay. Well, now I am so suspect, Kevin.
You think they're lying?
Oh, not that the Kardashians would lie. I mean, there's nobody great in this equation.
I mean, if anybody's going to give you an aneurysm, it's Kanye.
I can agree on that, but you could also agree, also Kim Kardashian.
She also talked about how, her psoriasis is a mess, and she just hasn't been able to deal with anything since Ye.
My mom had that psoriasis, and that's the scalp thing.
It can be anywhere on your skin.
She struggled with that. She really did not like that.
It sucks because, a lot of times the flare-ups are stress-related, and if you already have anxiety, and then you have a Ye,
right.
It's going to be rough.
Yeah, I wouldn't say yay calms the nerves.
No. Yay agitates.
No, and he even just released a clip this week. He was going all in on how she was allowing Northwest to wear her hair blue, and she's got a septum ring now and fake face tattoos and all this stuff. So she's expressing herself, and I don't think Kanye's very happy about it.
Oh, boy.
Kanye's not happy? What?
I know.
Kanye's not ever happy, so whatever.
Well, I think they're fighting all the time. They got 4 kids together, and I think he's got to comment on about everything she does.
Gosh, that's rough, man.
Be
Yeah.
careful who you have kids with, y'all.
No doubt.
How did
Yep.
you make me feel bad for Kim Kardashian?
Right. Yeah.
You just made Jbird's sperm count climb up in his body.
Here's a bit of her claiming that she has this brain aneurysm.
There's like a little aneurysm. Whoa. They're like, just stress. And I'm like, people think that I have the luxury of walking away.
This week has been the hardest week of my life.
I'm happy it's over. My ex will be in my life no matter what. We have 4 kids together.
Last night, I was like, why the is this happening?
You're not allowed to tell anyone. Okay. I'm serious.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, give me the patience.
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, but those aren't my directions.
Because I'm about to lose my
Okay.
My opinion about that clip, honestly, is I'm glad it's over.
Did it give you an aneurysm?
Yes.
I mean, the dramatic music.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the dramatic music's the best.
Yep.
It's on point.
They're still going.
That's aneurysm music.
I mean, she was happy that she got this diagnosis because she's like, okay, 2 seasons of content.
Is anybody happy when they get an aneurysm?
I don't trust them, and I don't know, Virginia. Call me a cynical person.
You think it's a lie?
I don't know. Ever since I watched that one episode when they were running out of gas, but someone behind them was filming them, like, well, can't they just get you gas? And now you guys act like this is the end of the world.
We know there's a camera crew following you in a Jeep.
Yes, with gas.
Right.
Well, they put your boy to rest. A private funeral for Ace Frehley was held Wednesday in the Bronx. Gene Simmons was there, Paul Stanley was there, Peter Criss was there, and apparently it was a intimate service limited only to family and friends.
I wouldn't give Gene a mic at that thing. He'll start trashing the guy.
You never know.
You never know.
This just goes to show you, though, you got to be super careful because Ace Frehley was fine. And what happened? He fell and hit his head, and then that's what caused the drama. So when you fall and hit your head, that can be lights out, baby.
Well, what are you looking at me for? You're the one that fell and hit your face and was out for 2 months after you got your facelift.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did hit my face. Yeah, you're right.
It's a big storyline. You're looking at me like, look, I fall on my face too, but look in the mirror.
That's right.
Yeah, I did. You're right. And finally here, there's some HGTV reality stars that are sharing their story because they want other people to realize this can happen. So, Elin and Ray Jimenez are devastated. They had left their pet, a 12-year-old Shih Tzu, with their dog sitter. And while the pet was with the dog sitter was like, oh my gosh, your dog died peacefully in their sleep, but your dog passed away. And that was a lie. Apparently, this pet sitter was watching their pet and a bunch of other pets, and one of the other pets attacked their 12-year-old pet and killed it brutally. It was a horrific passing.
This is a very peaceful dirt today on a Friday. Aneurysms and pet death.
That's the best story we have is about an aneurysm.
Sorry, Kevin. I don't make the news. I just deliver it.
Man, this is the hurt of the day.
Yeah.
So be careful. Even if you hire a pet sitter from rover.com, If your dog dies, ask more questions, because this one was trying to lie and say the pet passed away peacefully in its sleep.
I remember all that. There was a time where I could not have someone watch Chewy, and I dabbled with the idea of going on one of those sites, and the whole thing just felt off and wrong, and I ended up canceling all my plans and just staying with Chewy because I didn't trust the strangers.
Yeah, the strangers, man. You got to be careful. If they bring your dog around other dogs that they're pet sitting at the same time, that can be a recipe for disaster.
Well, that's why it's annoying when you are out walking your dog and you have your dog on a leash, and then a dog without a leash comes barreling up on your dog and now engages in a fight with your dog. You are now put in the awkward, horrible position to get in between, and I don't ever want to hurt a dog.
No.
Never in my life. But if you're trying to hurt something I love, I'm going to try to do whatever I can to protect it.
Of course. Yeah, so just know that not everybody's on the up and up at rover.com. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, celebrities having a birthday today include Drake. He's got to be very excited. His Toronto Blue Jays are in the World Series starting tonight.
But some people are asking Drake to please not cheer for the Toronto Blue Jays because they believe Drake is cursed.
Really? Why do they believe he's cursed?
They're like, no, the curse of Drake. Well, please don't cheer for our team.
There's that one clip of him. I forget what basketball team. It might have. I guess it was the Raptors.
He loves the Raptors.
Yeah. He's on the court.
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
is,
dude, you're not on the team.
Yeah, he's down there like, he's on the court more than some of the players.
Yes.
Yeah, he's there a lot.
I know shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the thing loose, girl, in so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been people what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl.
Big old 39 today, so I'm sure he would love for his birthday. Nice little Blue Jays win tonight on TV. Also, you got a birthday from Monica. She did The Boy Is Mine. She's turning 45 today.
I had the biggest crush on her in high school.
We know. You're telling.
That's my cut.
That's sexy.
That's my jam.
And Kevin Kline, he was in A Fish Called Wanda back in the day. Also got to marry Phoebe Cates. He is turning 78 years old today. Also got a birthday shout out to my son Finn, turning 9. That is from Colleen. And got a photo right here on KBJ TV. Oh, okay. Sorry. The next birthday. Got a birthday for Angela. Hopefully she has the best birthday ever. Michelle sent that in, and there's her photo with a massive fish on KBJ TV.
Okay.
Got a snook?
I'm not sure what that is.
I think that's a snook, Virginia. You can tell by the black line.
Oh, okay.
Also, Dante, Dad, having a birthday. Selma and Bella are sending in a happy birthday, and there's an adorable photo of them all together on KBJ TV.
Nice.
Second birthday shout out to Ayana. That is from Grandma and Papa, and there's her cute photo on KBJ TV.
Oh, what a face.
Ninth birthday shout out to Leo. That is from Mom. And there's his photo on KBJ TV.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Matthew, from Mommy, Chris, and your baby brother. Stephanie having a birthday from your family at Microwave Components. Everyone except Patrick. Okay. Steven sent that.
I love that when somebody excludes somebody and calls them out by name. I hope everybody has a good day except Patrick.
Yeah. Okay. Also, we got a happy 14th birthday to my son, Jacob. They flew to Dallas to see his first football game. Very nice.
Ooh.
That is from Dad, who sent that in. Also, happy 17th birthday to Samantha. That is from Mom, Dad, Kyle, and Bella. Got a birthday shout out to Bianca. Thanks for liking my brother enough to marry him so we could be sisters.
Aww.
Sister.
Cute.
Jacqueline sent that in. Also, shout out to my 8-year-old daughter, Isla. That is from Mommy, Daddy, and Riley, and there's her photo on KBJ TV.
Aw, adorable.
Third birthday shout out to Rhett. That is from Mommy and Daddy, Oakley, and Willa. Also got a happy 53rd birthday to Kimmy. She's a loyal fan of the show. That is from Stephanie and Meryl. A little photo on KBJ TV of her there.
Aw.
Got a birthday, want to get a shout out, send us that email, mail@kvjshow.com. It's time once again for the New Name Movie Game. Bird is the reigning champion. We'll see if he can hold on to that tattered belt here today. Virginia gets to start things off to see if she can get back to her winning ways. Her partner is Trish from Coral Springs. Hello, Trish.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How the heck are you?
Fantastic.
Okay, well, let's see if you ladies can bring it here today. Virginia's going to be giving you the clues to movies. You can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movies. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock for you, okay?
Okie doke.
Okay.
You got it, girl.
All right, we got this.
Okay, your time begins now.
Pass. If I do what you do and I'm a feline, I'm a what?
Catwoman.
No, I do everything you do. I'm what kind of cat?
Twin. Copycat.
Yes. If this person is in charge of security in the evening, they don't go to bed. They stay up all evening. They're called
night shift.
But no,
night shift, late shift.
What do you wear on your wrist to tell the time?
Night watch.
Yes. Okay, she went down the whole, she drank this and got...
Alice in Wonderland?
Yes. He built an ark with the animals, 2x2.
Noah.
Yes.
Noah.
It's a NASCAR movie. It's a town.
Talladega Nights.
Yes. Pass on that one. Okay, it's a bunch of dudes. It's another name for a donkey, and they do all these stunts.
Jackass.
Yes. Pass on that. If I haven't seen this movie.
6.
Ooh, a half a dozen. That might be enough to win the tournament.
Good job, Trish.
Yikes.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
Wow, she was good.
Yeah, she's very happy, very pleased with herself.
Somebody had her coffee.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, Alberto is on here from Jupiter. What's up, Alberto? Hello? Alberto?
Alberto.
Hola.
Hola.
Not getting Alberto for some reason.
Dennis. Teléfono les broken.
It's roto.
I don't know how to say broken in Spanish.
We could tell.
Jasmine is on here from Royal Palm. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, we're going to get Alberto back. I know you want to go with the bird, so we're going to have to throw this out of order here.
Oh, my gosh.
Bird is going to be going now.
Oh, boy. This is just, this is going to wreck my entire strategy.
Okay.
We gotta think positive, Jbird.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter
All
what
right,
order.
60 seconds are on the clock. You got to beat 6 here in the No Name Movie Game, and your time begins now.
For ninth grade, you were known as what? Not sophomore, but
Middle.
you're not in ninth grade.
freshman?
Yes, you got yes. Another name for a. I'm driving on I-95. It's known as a what?
Highway?
Not a highway, but I got that for blank as a bird. Not highway, but buy one get one.
Oh my gosh.
Buy one get one.
Freeway.
Yes,
freeway.
yes. Opposite of Queen and opposite of New Jersey. Hey, forget about it. I got a crown.
King of New York?
Yes. Pass. That person's a stoner. They don't do anything. They're lazy. They're such a
Pothead?
Nah, pothead. They don't do anything. They're on the couch. They're not cutting their weight. Pass.
What a potato?
Pass. When you think something's no, I lost the belt.
No.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's mine.
Got a 3 spot there.
Sorry.
Oh, I love playing with you, Jbird. You're the best.
I love playing with you too.
All the girls love playing with Jbird.
Oh, really? Is that your naughty voice?
All right, we got Alberto back, and we got our work cut out for us here, Alberto.
Come on, Kevin. Come on, Alberto.
Yep. Okay, you ready for this?
We got this. Let's do this.
Okay, let's rattle it off here. Let's see how many we can get in the No Name Movie Game. 60 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now. He delivers this tasty treat in a van that goes through a neighborhood and plays creepy music. He is the...
Ice Cream Man?
Yes.
Ice Cream Man.
Yes, you light a wick and you shoot it up into the air on the 4th of July. It's called what? It goes...
Fireworks.
It's a specific kind of it. You go to NASA. They shoot what up into the air? NASA shoots what into the air?
Rocket.
Yeah, but
Rocket.
what's that thing? You drink Pepsi out of a what? Out of a glass? Glass?
Rocket ship?
No, you drink Pepsi out of a glass.
Rocket.
It's Bottle Rocket. Pass.
Bottle.
Okay. All right.
Bottle Rocket. Okay.
These are people who are not winners. The opposite of that. People who are not winners are
Losers.
what? Yes. Okay.
Losers.
Pass.
Jbird.
Okay. Pass. Pass. Dang it, man. Pass. Okay. It's not this. What is today? Today is what day of the week?
Friday.
7 days from now,
Next
it'll be
Friday.
what? 70. Okay, yeah. And
Next
this
Friday.
is a kind of car that goes super fast. It's the opposite of cold. The opposite of cold is what?
Hot rod.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm not the only loser.
Yeah, got 4. At least I beat Bird.
I was laughing too hard at his joke. For the loser, your partner goes, Jbird.
Yeah, as he's getting his ass beat, he's calling me a loser.
Yeah.
He took time to make a Jbird diss, and I appreciate that.
Okay, Bottle Rocket kind of did us in. We got 4. Arguably, Virginia only got 5. If we got a Bottle Rocket, we'd have had a tie.
Why'd I get only 5?
You said cat in one of your clues, I think, on one of the movies.
After she said it, I said
You
cat.
won. What are you fighting for?
I know.
Good
I'm just saying what
gosh.
people were saying. We'd have to look at it.
Poor Panda.
I know. She won no matter what. All right, nice try, Alberto. Virginia gets the belt back,
Thank
and she
you.
goes to 21 wins.
21, I can drink.
Jeez, leaving us in the dust.
Double digits.
Speaking of, what's in our bar today?
I have a lot of Kahlua in my coffee if you would like a nip.
Kevin's face when you said that.
Said what?
See, I have a lot of Kahlua in my coffee. You're like, oh boy.
Oh, boy. There we go.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Hey, Trish, great job. You crushed it.
Thank you. Love you guys. Listen every day. Have a good weekend.
Okay.
Aw, you
do the same.
too.
Man, oh, man. How about that?
It's Halloween season. You don't beat me.
Yeah. We didn't beat you in the other seasons either, so.
You're right. I mean,
just Halloween.
And you started off the year not winning Jack Sprat, and now all of a sudden you're having one of your best statistical years.
It's called Toy With Them in the beginning. Let them think they have a chance. It's very witchy.
Okay.
I believe that, by the way.
All right. You got new movies this weekend. The big one is going to be Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere with Jeremy Allen White in it. And he did a pretty good little job singing. I don't know if you're able to check him out doing some of the music for that, but he really did sing the parts in that movie.
He's got a good constipation voice.
He does.
Okay.
He sounds like he hasn't pooped in a month.
Yeah.
He really nailed it.
Baby, we have the wrong.
And when he's on stage, he really does have constipation face too.
Yeah, bro, look, bro, you can't say the boss does not give it his all to maybe he has crapped himself on stage.
He gave it all except when he was sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I saw it, and here's a little bit of him performing one of the songs.
Wanna know why I did what I did? Sir, I guess it's just a meanness in this world.
Okay. I don't know if he's playing harmonica too, but he did learn the guitar parts. So he's playing and singing. That's the way you do it. You can't fake it.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so you can check that out in theaters. Also a movie called Regretting You is going to be opening up. Well, apparently some Halloween candy is either trending up or it's trending down. And this does change from year to year. So are you buying the right kind of candy this year? You don't want to be that lame house. That'd be like, yeah, that candy's so 2022.
I'm thinking about retiring for a year from Halloween trick-or-treating and going over to Virginia's house.
We would love to have you. You know, the stalker's going to have a little more trouble getting into my neighborhood. So
Yeah, so the good thing about having my stalker, Dark Energy, he can break into my house now. He knows I won't be there.
I will have all the libations you want. I'll have all the candy. I'll purchase it all. Our neighborhood goes off, and I'll put out baked goods. I'll get you some pizza, whatever you want, Peanut.
And seriously, Dark Energy, if you are listening, steal my Jeep. It kind of helped me out.
Yeah, they say the candies that are trending up is the Haribo gummies. Those rose in interest by 48% over the last year.
I did buy a bunch of those because I feel like a lot of people like gummies. I know chocolate is still number one, but here's the thing about South Florida. You know, if it gets hot, you're handing out chocolate. Now it's getting melty. Like, the gummies are more resilient.
Okay.
And when they're being delivered to your house, if, you know, you have a package of gummies sitting on the porch, they can sit out there for 20 minutes. You can't let chocolate sit out for 5 seconds.
You're being a bit dramatic. Believe me. Many a Halloweens, the chocolate has made it through. Don't try to scare people about chocolate.
There are some chocolate bars that are trending up and chocolates. Baby Ruth candy bars, interest is up 42% year over year.
Always thought Baby Ruth was a underrated candy bar.
Yeah, maybe this is the year it finally gets its shine. Hershey's Kisses jumped 37% in interest compared to last year.
They taste like vomit. I'm sorry, Hershey, the Kisses, when you have my back on this, Virginia.
Maybe yours are old.
No, you have backed me up on this about Hershey's chocolate smelling like vomit.
I think it's because it has a shelf life.
No.
I think you got to get rid of these Kisses. You got to get fresh Kisses.
There's something going on, in my opinion. I can't prove this, but Hershey's Kisses smell like throw up.
Okay. And I don't even know what this is, but it says matcha cookies are skyrocketing, 139% growth in interest year over year.
Matcha cookies? Like matcha tea?
It says, yeah, it is made with matcha powder, and they come out green.
Okay.
Soft and chewy, crispy edge, slightly bitter flavor.
No,
what?
I don't want no...
balances the sweetness of the cookie?
I don't want no bitter cookie. Not on Halloween.
This article sounds a little, I don't know.
Who wrote this? Matcha.com?
Yeah, all
Parade
of a sudden.
Magazine.
Everyone's all of a sudden in this matcha mood.
Yeah, what do they have? A big steak in matcha?
We're not buying it, Kev.
Okay. They say crunchy treats like candy bark, brittle, and cereal clusters have surged 11%. General caramel sweets, other than caramel apples, are up 10% year over year. And they say what's down? Candy corn and licorice.
Yeah, it's terrible. It should be down.
I will only use some candy corn to like decorate cupcakes and baked goods. But I think this year I'm going to do little mini single size in like a cupcake paper of s'mores. Where it's just, you can grab and go. And it's right there. I'm going to have it sitting on a hot plate so it stays warm. Ooh. And the kids can just take a little mini right there with the graham cracker, with the marshmallow, with the chocolate. And it's right there, like pop it in your mouth.
What are your thoughts? Because we're doing, Halloween at your house. Maybe making a few plates of finger foods like grilled cheese. I've been bragging about it.
I will make you some grilled cheese.
Maybe the neighborhood. I will.
And I'll pull my grill out. So I'll put the grilled cheese on the grill and it'll stay hot.
And because it's Halloween, it's called killed cheese.
Oh.
Guys. Sorry, I apologize. Denny's, edit that out, please.
Now, I don't know if I'm buying this. There is a video that is going viral with, it sounds like a teacher talking about the fact that his kids are no longer into trick-or-treating. That is now lame. Here he is explaining this.
So the other day I was asking my cousin, I'm like, what are you going to be for Halloween? And he said something like, I'm going to be a bat. But anyways, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Are you excited for trick-or-treating? He then kind of scoffs at me. He's like, no one goes trick-or-treating anymore. He's like, it's trunk-or-treat, not trick-or-treat. I said, no, trick-or-treating, like you go to people's houses. He's like, no, we do trunk-or-treat. But apparently it's lame to trick-or-treat now, and it's cool to trunk-or-treat. You just go to people's trunks, I guess. I don't even know how that works. And apparently if you like trick-or-treating now, you're lame.
No, that's not true.
So trunk or treat events are a thing, and it is easier to get more candy because you move quicker. It's like a parking lot, and everybody opens their trunk, and you just go trunk to trunk to trunk.
Right.
But I I love the joy of neighborhood trick-or-treating and going to houses and the thrill of walking up and knocking on the door and not knowing if it's a pedophile or just a friendly neighbor. That's exciting.
I think trunk or treat is a thing that's very popular, but let's stop acting like everyone thinks going door to door on Halloween night is lame. That is TikTok bull junk, and I'm not buying it.
Yeah, it's still fun to go door to door.
My neighborhood I have an active neighborhood. When I lived in a townhouse, I would never get a trick or treater.
Yeah, in fact, I think it's flipped. You know, I know you get more candy, but to me, trunk or treat is lame. Trick or treat's awesome, and the audience agrees. I said, what's more fun? 86% are saying it's trick or treat. Now, these aren't kids, so I don't know if this is a kid thing that they think it's trunk or treat is the best way to go, but yeah. I like the trick or treat.
I just learned not to promise too much on the air after last year. I said I'm going to have all these pizzas there, and I did. I had all these pizzas on the way, but they were delayed because everyone was ordering pizza on Halloween night, and this drunk mob of adults came out. Jbird, you liar. You said there's going to be pizza here. I'm like, oh, my gosh, get off my property, please.
I didn't feed my kids since lunch.
They were aggressive, and I was kind of by myself, so it was quite frightening.
You don't have to worry about that this year. You'll be protected.
Killed cheese.
All right, normal or nope. I wonder if sometimes people just test me with this, but there are some people that do some weird things, and they want to know. They said, when it comes to toilet paper, I crumple, but my wife folds. What's normal? I can't even wrap my brain around crumpling.
I can't either. To me, crumpling is like something a terrorist would do. You must fold because you must know exactly, what absorbency you're dealing with on every square inch of this paper.
Crumple creates a ridiculous mess, and it's not going to get you clean. I'm like, what are you thinking, my man?
And it creates unnecessary little peaks and valleys where it's an indeterminate level of absorption. No.
If I crumpled, I'd have to get right out and take a shower. I'd be like, I feel like I am covered in poo. I feel like it's all over the place.
You're going to have particles that you miss.
Everywhere.
I know somebody that if they go number 2, they have to take a shower immediately. So if they're at work, they'll hold it until they can get to a shower.
I get it. The older I get, the more freaked out I am by weird germs, and I just want to be clean.
Yeah, I got to have wet wipes these days. If I don't, it's like, can't do it.
Where do you put them once they're dirty?
We put them in the trash. Got a bag, and you kind of put it down in there. You wrap it up in TP and cover it.
And then you just have loose Duke?
But it's, no, because I use the TP first. It ain't loose Duke.
You need to get a bidet, my friend. You need a bidet.
We ain't as fancy as DeQuest.
I got it at Walmart.
Yeah.
I bought this bidet at Walmart. It was $40.
I think you both are bringing up valid points, by the way.
That concept still throws me off, though. Just a water squirting in the tuchus.
I'm just telling you. You can control the spray. You don't have to go fire hose on your bung. You can put a light
But then you still
trickle.
got to dry it off.
You do. You have to dry it off with the same toilet paper you'd be using
and
anyway.
then that toilet paper kind of crumples up because the water and TP, it balls up then, and you got little TP dingle balls hanging out your butt. I'm like, I ain't playing that.
Look, I can make you a video of how you can do it dingle ball free.
I don't think you're getting what Kevin's saying.
Yeah,
because
dude's got hair too sometimes, so it's bad for us to do that concept.
Your logic doesn't make any sense because I feel like you should, with a scientific mind, I think you should wipe, get it clean, and then get the water in there.
No, you're doing it all wrong. Shocker.
Kevin, I mean, you're right. The water and toilet paper turns into little toilet paper balls.
Ask Denny's. Denny's is the one that turned me on to the Walmart bidet. It's changed my life.
Well, we asked the question, and 72% of people fold. Only 28% crumple. So we settled that little disagreement between you and your wife. She is the normal one. You are not. You're the animal. I love this. Jamie said, Jason Bateman talks about how people are so gross if they poo anytime after their morning shower. You know what? I'm right there with him. Me and that dude got a lot in common. I'm right there with you. Yep. All right. Okay, we handled that one. One person said, is this normal or nope? Setting multiple alarms and still snoozing through all of them.
You said your son Colin's like that.
Yeah, he is. He'll have multiple alarms. He has the one that sounds like the sub depth charge thing. Bah, bah. He has the one that shakes the bed, and he sleeps through the whole thing. And then he has them all password protected, so we can't turn them off. So he'll be at the house, and the whole house is for hours. I mean, one day there's 3 hours of just grating alarms going off. I'm like, dude, could you wake up? And he just is out cold. I don't know how he does it.
That teenage sleep. You go into that hibernation.
I think he was out of college. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. That sounds like some kind of heroin sleep.
I don't know. It's
I can't
crazy.
imagine.
Never seen anything like it.
If I hear something in the yard outside, I can hear it and it wakes me up in my sleep.
Well, that's how I am now. But when I was younger, I mean, I could sleep like a bear. I mean, go under for hours and hours.
Yeah. No, not anymore. Sleeping diagonally in bed, even when alone. Diagonally in bed? No, that'd throw me off.
I'm all over the place when I sleep.
Nobody's surprised.
I'm a side sleeper. I'm on my belly. I'm on my back.
She flails.
Do I flail, Kevin?
She kicks.
Oh, Kevin, I kick.
Like a donkey.
Like a donkey.
Sleeping with one leg outside of the blanket, is that normal or nope?
No, because that's how the man underneath the bed gets you.
I'll have a hot flash in the middle of the night, and I will rip all the blankets off. I have to rip my moo-moo off. I have to stand in front of the fan, so I have to turn that on. It's a whole thing.
No, the sheet's protection, Kevin.
From the burglar?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm exposed. Like somebody's going to hack my leg off if it's outside the covers. It's the weirdest thing.
Get that Achilles tendon. I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. This person wants to know, normal or nope, do you sniff books before you read them?
If there's a scent that comes with it, yes, I do. Old books, my nose is all up in that thing.
It does kind of draw you in. I don't do it very often, but yes, if you open it up and there's a little scent that comes from the book, yeah, sometimes I'll kind of go in. There's something nostalgic, I think, of just smelling that old book smell.
Even at my childhood library, I'll go in there sometimes just to smell the old-timey, I guess, mold. Or just, I don't know if it's mold. I don't want to say
mold.
I don't want to label that, but I'm just saying it's old timey.
Yeah.
It smells, I don't know, but I love it.
So you're going into your old elementary school library?
No, not elementary. I'm not a weirdo.
Don't be creepy.
Come on.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, Kevin Federline is talking to anybody that will have him, and he is trying to sell this new book. It's called You Thought You Knew. And there's a picture of him on the cover looking like a sexy rat.
Some of his audio is so funny because he tries to almost kind of give you the worried voice or the panicked, you wouldn't believe what Brittany was doing.
Yes.
It was just unbearable. It's bad acting.
Dramatic reading.
It is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here he is with Piers Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I don't want to get into the details of, her privacy. Obviously, I've said so much in my book that, adding to that is not.
Yeah, but look, to be honest with you, that's where, okay, come on, Kevin. It's like you've written a whole book invading her privacy, so that ship has sailed.
Right, but that's not my story to tell. That's my son's story to tell if they decide to. I mean, the things that they've seen are shocking. So shocking that one of my sons came to me and called me and was like, I don't know what to do. I'm afraid Mom is going to die.
Yeah, and is this to do with substance abuse, or what are we talking about?
Absolutely.
You talk in the book about her doing cocaine while she was still nursing your boys when they were very young. Is it that kind of substance we're talking about?
It is that, all of it. So much more.
Okay. Now, she's refuting everything that Kevin Federline says. But here's the thing. If Brittany's going to refute it, she cannot go out in public and act a fool, which is what she did. And there's a lot of eyewitnesses, and it's very troubling what she did. Now, we've seen the Instagram videos where you're just like, okay, yeah, good for you. Live your own life, do whatever.
When she's twirling in her own home, dancing and looking a little crazy-eyed, you're like, all right, well, at least she's home.
Yes. This time she took it to a restaurant on Wednesday night. And she was erratic, they say, at the Red O in Thousand Oaks. She was with a female friend, knocked over glasses. Her top slipped off her shoulders. She also then gave a toast to the entire restaurant. Her friend had to help balance her. Then she got out of the restaurant, hops in the driver's seat of the car. People were trying to stop Brittany from driving. They say that she nearly ran over her friend while pulling her out of the parking lot. And then people caught Brittany swerving onto the other side of the road, tailgating other cars, speeding with her tires screeching. And another source said it took Brittany 20 minutes to then get through her own gate when she got home. She was so out of it. So you can refute all you want, but you have this public exhibition of what's going on, and it backs up everything that he's saying about you, that you are a wreck, your sons are afraid you're going to die, and you're using a lot of substances.
Which has helped his book sales because it debuted at number 1,126 on Amazon's bestseller chart. And it did not break the Amazon's top 500 bestseller list.
That's why he's still promoting.
Yeah, I mean, why do these celebrities like Brittany want to drive so bad? You have all this money. Get somebody to drive you. I don't understand it.
Because I don't think she's in her right state, and B, you don't make good decisions when you're drunk.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, so I don't know what's true, but, you know, you can say what you want to say. To me, it's about how you show yourself, and that was not a great showing out in public on her part.
Now he's going to have a new book. Okay, here's my sequel. She was at a restaurant toasting people. I'm doing Kevin Federline for part two.
Right. He loves to be dramatic. And finally here, Charlie Sheen is talking about how when he once gave Denise Richards $1 million check for her birthday as a joke, he said he never thought she was going to cash it, but she did. She turned around and cashed it, and I guess he had enough money in the bank to cover it, but whoa. Can you imagine doing that?
No, that's such a that's a drug-fueled, alcoholic kind of move to do.
I started to try to watch his special on Netflix, and I was like, whoa, this is a lot.
Couldn't do it.
I got about 30 minutes into it, and then I was afraid that Rocco could hear it, so I had to turn it off. It was wild.
Look, the internet has supposedly fallen in love with the Warlock again. He's so charming and sweet, Virginia.
It's crazy how many other people did take part in that documentary, though. Sean Penn is very prominent in it. And there's old video of them back in the 80s playing like they were movie actors and creating sets and creating films and creating like a whole like theatrical productions with each other.
Could you imagine a fueled up Sean Penn and a fueled up Charlie Sheen?
It happened.
And I mean, but with extra things going on in the system.
With Emilio Estevez thrown in for just good measure.
I don't think Emilio was as crazy as those boys.
Yeah, it looked like they were having a wild time back in the day. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, you have beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, the Foo Fighters announced a new tour, and they released a new single as well called Asking for a Friend.
Treated her
Yeah.
My wife's backstage because she's holding my leash.
Yeah.
She's probably backstage like, I'm going to keep an eye on this thing moving forward.
Right.
Has he been doing any interviews, do you know? Or is he just kind of writing music and staying out of the interview?
He's been laying low.
He's been laying very low. The only thing we saw was the story about how his wife had forgiven him and they were seen together again. And then that is it.
But he hasn't done the sit-down interview.
He's
No.
not.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do that.
The tour is very limited, and there's no dates scheduled anywhere near South Florida right now. Tickets going to go on sale next Friday for what they do have available.
He's not going to come this way because that leash ain't this long.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
them Miami women.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are also set to play an Amazon Music live show on Thursday at midnight. You can watch it live on Amazon Music, Amazon Prime, and Twitch.
I do wonder if they set up the tour and just the whole thing with making it easier for Dave to kind of navigate through it. They still want to go out and play, still want to make music, but they probably do not want to do interviews because he's going to have to address it if he gets interviewed.
They're not going to do interviews. Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of new things in place that make sure he's not allowed to hook up with groupies anymore.
Something tells me this whole tour is very, very, it's planned out to a T.
Very.
Other new music today, Demi Lovato's got new stuff you can download. Brandy Carlisle, Lily Allen is back with a new album. And Pentatonics, just in time for the holidays, has got something you can check out today. I thought this was kind of interesting because people have said that with Taylor Swift's new album, you can hear more and more Lana Del Rey influence coming out in some of her music. And so they did a mashup here, but it's not only Lana Del Rey that you could mash her new song Ophelia up with. There's a bunch of other songs that work with it as well.
I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I, my God, I feel it in the air, 10 left from wires above, all sizzling like a snare, honey, I don't wanna break your heart, wanna give your heart a break, now I can see it all, paparazzi, I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me, Ophelia, there's just one life to live, you were just haunting your power, and there's no time to wait, now I can see it all, I got that summertime sadness.
There's a lot of songs that kind of works with.
It does.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a nice little mix there.
That is. And they even did a Spanish version of Ophelia.
Siempre me sentí solo en mi torre, tú pulias tus poderes, ahora cuenta me doy. De noche me sacaste de la tumba, me salvas del destino de Ofelia. La verdad está en la tierra, cielo y mar, y te prometo lealtad. Vibras donde estabas, da igual, eres mía, la noche que soñaste va a llegar.
That's great.
Was that AI or a cover?
It might have been AI.
I would love to see mariachi doing the dance to that song.
Mariachi doing pop songs is fun.
I love it.
It's the worst of the week. We sound like dopes when we make bad jokes and commit misquotes. It's the worst of the week. It's amazing we get paid to speak, so let's start the countdown. It's the worst of the week.
All right, we do have something to count down this week. In fact, I get us going here with the number 5 big flub of the week. You know, remember how unpredictable COVID was?
Yep.
So many of those things. You can take the breast precautions.
Breast.
Breast precautions. Take a breast precaution.
Take these 2. I got 2 for you.
It's like you were talking to somebody who had really big boobs and you accidentally slipped up.
Kevin, my eyes are up here.
Did I say breast?
Oh.
Oops. Number 4 for the week.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't think you can flash your badge like that. AI might get involved. Or, no, IA. Internal investigation.
Chat GPT might get involved.
Someone's getting involved.
Whatever that abbreviation is.
Whatever that meant. Whatever rambling to a madman I was.
When you have to hear yourself like being crazy, you're like, oh, so sorry.
That's why this is such a tough bit.
You have to just take it.
You do.
Number 3 for the week's worst moments here on the KVJ show. A movie from 2023. Here is the cast. Charlie Day, Keegan Michael Key, Chris Pratt. Bird. Yes, Bird, you get the first try.
Gardens of the Galaxy.
Gardens of the Galaxy?
Or Galaxy of the Gardens, or... Yeah.
Okay. Guardians.
He ran in and said birds for his multiple personalities.
So many voices. So many voices.
There's more than one of us here, can't you see?
There's more than 3 of them.
Birds. Bird. Jbird. Bird. Singular.
And number 2. Okay.
Because I make fun of the dirt a lot, but honestly, there are a ton of people who love the dirt of the day, and I'm just ripping Virginia. Half the time, I'm doing most of the talking during it.
Yeah, why don't you shut up? It's my moment to shine.
I know.
Always trying to take my spotlight.
14 times a week, Kev. No, 10 times a week. I'm dumb at math.
Denny's!
I must have not slept that night, the night before. I sound insane.
Maybe that was before the movie.
I don't know, man. The movie's been done for a minute now. I'm running out of excuses with that one.
I'm trying to help you.
And my personal favorite flub of the week comes in at number 1.
According to John Stamos, Lori Loughlin and Massimo are splitting up. Apparently, she discovered incriminating text messages on his phone, and that she finally had to come to terms with me's a narcissist who has used me.
Yeah, Uncle Becky is real innocent.
Uncle Becky?
Or Aunt Becky. I meant to say Uncle Jesse.
She transitioning? I don't know about.
You know, that's the new season.
I don't like this bit anymore.
Okay. We owned them. Now we'll make some more. There you go. Well, a lot of artists are even endorsing taking their classic hits and funkifying them using AI. It's a cool, different little groove and a sound to the song itself. And it is a little challenging to recognize what the original song is. So we'll see exactly who can do it best and fastest here. Now, what you got to do is you got to buzz in with your name. When you think you know, I will then stop the song, and then you got to tell me the title and artist.
Oh, okay.
On this, both.
All right.
Title and artist to get the full point.
I smell fear from the witch.
That's
Perfect.
real. That's real.
Okay, here is the first song. What is the title and artist of this?
I was so high, I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes. The chaos that controlled my mind whispered goodbye as she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Oh, this love has taken its
Maroon 5, This Love.
Okay, got buzzing with your name, Virginia, but I see what you're saying there. Yes, that is Maroon 5, This Love.
Oh, it's so hard.
This is not going to go well.
It's going to be terrible.
This is tough, dog.
She said goodbye too many times.
Nice little groove.
Oh, it's
Nice little
such a groove.
It's the first time a Maroon 5 song hasn't annoyed me.
I know, right?
I love this version better.
I know, I do too. Actually, when I heard it, I was like, that's kind of a cooler version of This Love. Believe it or not.
Is this AI or is this a real band?
I think it's AI, man. It's popping up everywhere.
Oh, my God.
This will run its course. Everyone's doing this right now. It's everywhere. In a month, you'll be like, all right, we get it.
Okay, what is this song right here, title and artist?
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Yep.
Slim Shady Eminem, I'm the real Slim Shady. I'm the real Slim Shady.
The real Slim Shady
by Eminem.
By Eminem. Ooh. It's not the song.
Two trailer park girls go around the outside.
Okay, Virginia.
What's the damn name of that song?
Two trailer park girls go round the outside. Round the outside.
What is it? Yeah.
Follow me. Cause we need a little controversy. A little heat. Cause it feels so empty without me. I said this is like a job for me.
Yeah, what you got?
Eminem, Without Me.
Eminem, Without Me. That is the song. Yes.
That's so hard. You have to take your headphones off.
The only reason why I got that was the two trailer girls.
I know.
Yeah, go around the outside.
What song is that?
Yeah. Okay, Virginia's got a 2-zip lead here.
And I was talking trash.
Yeah, you were.
That never goes well for me.
I'm going to throw another one at you here. What is this groove? Guess it correctly. Title and artist. Yep.
Journey.
Virginia.
What is it?
Virginia.
Separate ways. Damn it.
You want to answer now, Virginia? Or you want
Yeah.
to listen to more?
Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
That's it. It's a clean sweep. Yes.
Living in a lonely world.
Oh, we miss you, Sue.
She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, strangers,
I kind of like some of these versions.
That sounds more like the real song than the other ones did.
It does, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
That's fun. But then when you realize you're grooving to a computer robot, you're like, oh, that's right. It's not real.
It's how they get you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, robots, they're taking over, dog.
They're in my brain.
We'll have an AI Virginia within 2 years.
Oh, she's going to stab you.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Programming an AI Virginia for evil is horrifying.
Could you imagine?
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, you got some people acting a fool. You got other people acting like a-holes. 2 police dispatchers in New Hampshire stopped a man who was wearing only a Speedo and a hat who had invaded the building.
A Speedo and a hat.
Speedo and a hat. That's all he needed to go out.
It's a look.
Yeah, it is quite a look.
One of our dispatchers was coming in for work and was accosted by Mr. Nickerson when she was trying to get inside the building. Typically, they're here rendering assistance over the phone and over the radio for people that are calling 911 or have an emergency that they need assistance for, and they found themselves needing assistance here.
Yeah, okay. Never trust a guy in just a Speedo and a hat. An Orlando Lyft driver got arrested for attempted murder after allegedly shooting 2 passengers during an argument.
Oh, no.
What do they rate them?
Gotta be low. Deputies say the driver fired several rounds as the men ran away, hitting one in the stomach and foot. Lyft has permanently banned the driver.
Yeah, he might not be cut out for the gig.
But he plans to appeal.
He's taking his.
That's fair.
He's taking his talents to Lyft.
You can't shoot your passengers unless they're trying to rob you. If you shoot them in the back as they're running from your vehicle, that's not going to go well for you.
A DoorDash delivery driver was hospitalized after allegedly being stabbed in the neck by a couple he offered a ride to in Washington.
Wait a minute.
Lord.
He offered a ride, or they were...
He picked up hitchhikers and they stabbed him?
Yeah.
What? Is there more to this story?
No, it sounds like it's on the hitchhikers.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, was there maybe like a weird thing going on there?
Yeah, something happened.
I don't know.
Who knows?
If it's not on the record,
Might be more to the story.
I'm just saying there might be more to the
All
story.
right, you got Bird on the case.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing will be solved.
Nothing.
Yeah. Police body cam footage shows deputies arresting a Florida man who claimed to be an ICE agent after he was stopped for alleged drunk driving. Well, he doubled down and said, "No, I'm an ICE agent."
Yeah, this video is going viral.
Yeah, it
the
is.
body cam.
Yep.
Could you roll down the back windows for me too? Sorry, you got real dark tin. Hello.
I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. I got my boys with me.
Who do you work for?
DHS.
Do you have your ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. But if I called them, they verify that you're a
100%,
department.
bro.
Okay. You don't have any type of credentials or anything that say you're DHS?
Not on me, no.
How much have you had to drink today?
About 4.
4 what?
4 drinks.
Like water, alcohol, beer. What'd you drink? Kool-Aid?
Are you guys really trying to me right now?
I'm just asking what you look like you're impaired. I smell alcohol coming from you, so I'm just asking how much you had to drink to make sure you're not too impaired to drive that vehicle.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Not only does he not work for ICE, but he had his 2 young kids in the car at the time. That is 42-year-old Scott Thomas DeSaroth, who is going to be in some big-time trouble.
So he was trying to say he worked for Department of Homeland Security?
Yeah, he's trying to say, he was an ICE agent who was driving his kids home drunk.
In his own words, 100%, bro.
A couple other people acted a fool. One is Tucker Kemp, maybe our a-hole of the day. He went rolling into a Starbucks in Clearwater about 9:15 a.m. on Wednesday, and they had a pride flag that was out front. He spoke to the manager, and he said, I'm offended by the flag. He said, you need to put up an American flag. The employee explained, he's like, well, this is just, what we like to express based on the owners of this place, so it's just our own choice what we want to do. And he said, not good enough, so he went out, poured tea on the flag, then he ripped it up off the wall, threw it in the trash. They estimate $210 worth of damage that he caused in the process, and they said, you can't just go in and take somebody's flag, dump tea on it, rip it off the wall, and bang up the place.
Why would you care that much about anybody else's flag?
They'll even arrest, and I've seen some videos where a person will have a sign at a college campus, and it's political, whatever, and someone doesn't like the message, and they'll run up and grab their sign and rip it and get arrested immediately
for sign ripping.
You can't rip things out of people's hands and destroy property.
Do you feel good about that?
Silly.
It's so
it's not your
silly.
stuff to deal with.
Who cares? Let anybody have whatever dumb flag they want, or smart flag they want, or flag you disagree with, or flag you agree with. What do you care? It's not your flag.
If you want the ultimate gesture, just don't do business there.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you're saying, this offends me so much, just take your money somewhere else.
Well, I used to have a Bigfoot flag in my yard. That could be, you got to put up an American flag. I'm like, well, I love Bigfoot.
No, you got to put up a different flag. I want Loch Ness Monster flag.
It starts burning my flag.
That would be kind of awesome.
Be a good story.
Make sure you get your phone out.
Do you guys know Eminem was married? Because he didn't either. 54-year-old Jennifer Kleber, she went into Daryl's Dog Gone Good Diner in Silver Springs, Florida. She ordered up some delicious dogs. $27.55 was her tab.
A hot dog diner? I am so in.
How many dogs did she get?
She actually got French toast, bacon cheese sandwich, soda, and a chocolate milk.
I love how the report is so accurate with what she ordered.
Yeah.
You always ask, what did she order? Now you know.
So they gave her the bill for $27.55. She's like, I only got $10, but my husband Eminem has unlimited money, and he'll be happy to pay for the meal. They investigated and found out they're actually not married.
Shocking.
Yes. And he did not pay her tab, so she went to jail. Yeah. So
bad or good move for PR if Eminem did pay her tab?
No. I don't know if anybody's like, that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this is something crazy. We were talking about, is this AI or not? I really don't know. Somebody's got to let me know. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, I saw this video of what is a Japanese spider crab. It was crawling across the rocky seafloor near Kagoshima, Japan. And they had some divers that were down there with it. Now, they say that the Japanese spider crab is known for having the longest leg span of any arthropod on Earth. Sometimes they stretch over 12 feet long. And they say the deep sea giants usually live far below recreational diving limits, but this one came out to play.
That one looks like AI.
Okay.
I mean,
you're going AI, Virginia?
I am.
Okay, Virginia says AI. What do you say, Bird, to that?
Real. It's real.
He loves a sea creature.
Well, I know a little bit about the sea creature.
What do you know?
That it exists and it's big and it's large.
I would boil that thing so fast and eat it.
You would have
some corn and potato.
You would have a chance. Its long tentacle legs would get you. You witch.
Yeah, I'll let the people sound off on KVJ TV chat. What do you think? Is this real or AI?
It looks like AI, Kevin.
Yeah, you say without a doubt.
Kevin, I've done the...
Virginia's expert opinion is she is going AI. That is Virginia's vote. That this is not a real thing.
I'm not an expert on AI, but I am an expert on crab.
Okay.
You're an expert on eating and boiling them. You're a crab murderer.
Okay.
I would eat that thing so quick.
All right, we'll see what the people have to say, real or AI on that one. A 70 million-year-old dinosaur egg was just found in perfect condition. And now they're sending the egg to the Argentine Museum of Natural Sciences for examination in hopes of discovering some genetic material with it.
Wow, Jbird.
I know, that's awesome. I've made a little egg section in my dinosaur garden. It's like a little nest, if you will.
Aww.
And finally here today, Norbert the Pig from Buffalo Grove, Illinois has earned a Guinness World Record for the fastest 10 meters pushing a skateboard by a pig, completing the distance in only 11.32 seconds.
Is this AI too?
Great question. I don't know.
This is a real trained pig.
There's like 3 stories in the Whacked Out News. I go, are these real, Kevin?
I know.
We don't know what's real anymore. We're so spun around.
Dinosaur eggs.
Okay, the 175-pound pig covered 33 feet during his record-breaking run.
If he's real, good for him.
Okay. All right. We'll find out on that. Now, a majority of people think that the crab was AI. They're not buying it. They're saying that was fake. 55% to 45% on whether that was real or fake.
It's a dead heat, though. Almost half of our audience is siding with the bird.
But everybody can agree. We want to burrow him up. I'm going to eat that crab.
If that thing did exist, would it be good eats?
Oh, yeah. I'd get in there and try.
So all crabs are edible?
Look at those crab legs.
All right.
They look fat.
Okay.
I would eat that crab so fast. Give me some Zatarans.
It's so majestic looking. You could kill that thing?
No, he's dinner.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jbird?
Well, I'm kind of excited and cozying for our little thing we're doing tonight at 7 p.m. With Discord. We got KVJ Nation watching the KVJ Horror Movie chat room all together, and I think we're going to watch it on YouTube, and then we'll also go Facebook Live so people can comment on there. And I think Discord. Yeah, I openly don't know much about Discord, so I'm sorry if I sound ignorant with that. But
I can send Rocco over to your house if you need him.
Yeah, and my OCD is killing me. We are at 7.9. We need like 40 views to get to 8,000.
Wow.
Can we get to 8,000 before 10 o'clock this morning? I don't know. That's 45 views or 55 views.
Yeah, if you were about to go into work, stop that project, turn on the movie, and watch it instead.
Yeah, I don't even care if you watch it. Just give me 8,000. My OCD is going crazy. Yeah, it's
so close.
It's at 7,956. Give me the $8,000, baby. But yeah, you're definitely doing it tonight, Virginia.
Oh, definitely. I got Rocco all excited, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. The whole thing with sound, without interruption.
Or a lot of drinks.
Or, 18 Pinot Grigios. Oh, that Maltz Jupiter Theater Pinot Grigio goes down so good.
It does, huh?
Smooth, Kevin.
Just something special they put in the water?
I loved it.
Or the wine?
I'm refreshing it right now, and nothing has changed. But patience is the key, my friend.
That's it. Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Yeah, piggybacking on what Jbird said, I am so excited because I am headed to the Maltz Jupiter Theater today to pick up the check. We raised $10,550 for Maddie's Fight Foundation from everybody that came to the movie. So thank you guys so much for being with us for the premiere party at the Maltz. And it's just awesome that they do that. They donate the entire theater and everything so that we can give all that money to Maddie's Fight Foundation.
And that's a new KVJ record for the movie anyway.
It is. So I'll be picking up that shiny check today.
Okay.
Yay.
And I'm excited to hear that Lionel Messi has signed a new 3-year contract extension with Inter Miami. Now, he is 38 now, so he'll be 41 when his time with Inter Miami is over. And what's interesting is two of his buddies that he played with in Barcelona, Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets, they both are going to be retiring after the season. So they said, good luck, dude. But, I saw him in an interview today, and he was just saying, I still feel great. I still feel like I can play at a high level. Now, he has since led the MLS with 29 goals, 19 assists since he joined Inter Miami in 2023, and he got the Golden Boot. Likely going to get a second straight MVP. So for the MLS, yes, he is still playing at a very high level. So, and he's bringing out the people as well. They say that his first $150 million deal sparked record ticket sales, global attention, got Miami our first trophy, and the 2023 Leagues Cup. So it's been a good run. And they said, let's keep it going. They say he's going to get a $12 million base salary, which ensures that he's still going to be playing when Argentina defends its World Cup title in 2026. A lot of his deal, though, is the incentives from Apple, and he's got a lot of other things that are in there. And so, he went that way, and he could have probably gone and played for the Saudis as well, because there's another soccer player that did that and probably made a ton more money. But he said, no, it's good. He said, my family loves Miami. I like Miami.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
There's something to be said for quality of life, y'all.
Okay. What do you think about this little disagreement happening between these neighbors? Sometimes people don't like your Halloween decorations, and it can cause a little bit of a fight. In the email they sent to us, it says, I just put out a goofy little inflatable skeleton in a bikini on my lawn. It's supposed to be funny, but my next-door neighbor claims it's body-shaming people with real skeleton-thin frames and wants me to take it down.
Aye.
She's now rallying other neighbors against me, and my husband says to ignore her, but I'm worried this is going to turn into a neighborhood feud. Am I wrong for thinking Halloween decorations shouldn't require a social statement?
Well, first of all, that's not what you're doing. You're putting a skeleton in a bikini. A, it's South Florida. People wear bikinis. B, skeletons go with Halloween. C, I wouldn't deal with this. I'd keep that thing up.
Yeah, keep it up. Don't make any changes. And look, if she wants to go start a war and get all kinds of people are going to think she's crazy.
Absolutely.
They're going to think that she's a lunatic. She's not going to turn people against you because you have a bikini on a skeleton.
I'll tell you what. Here's what you do. You get another skeleton with another bikini and make it even smaller.
Good idea.
Dueling bikini skeletons.
Get all kinds of bikinis and all kinds of skeletons. Create a whole scene like it looks like a strip club.
You are legit bored, and you need to pick up a hobby if that's what you're concerned about. You're making up this whole narrative in your own head.
Amen.
Well, we got to stop overreacting to other people's overreactions. And that's exactly what this is. Well, that could somehow fall into a 5-word horror stories. Always love doing this. If you tried to draw up a horror story in just 5 words, what would you do? I'll give you a chance to think of something that you think is a bit scary in just 5 words.
Our bar is empty, Kev. Look.
Oh, my gosh.
All we have is Kahlua, and, I'm plowing through that pretty quick, honestly.
The horror. I think the condom broke. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying. And then Sarah said, the pee stick said positive. Well, That's a 1-2 punch right there, huh? How about this? Danny said, brother called after his passing.
Oh.
Big dog. It's a rat.
What was it?
Oh, bless your heart.
Big dog, it's rat.
No, big dog. It's two people. Big dog. It's a rat. It's not a dog, Kevin. It's a rat. You're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling somebody big dog. Like, hey, what up, big dog?
You had to explain yours to Kevin 3 times, and he still doesn't like it.
I don't know. I think he likes it.
I do. Now I get it. I love it, Virginia. What are you talking about? I love it. Don't tell me what I like and don't like.
Dad's bone punctured my tire.
Dad's bone?
His boner?
Not his boner.
What's your dad doing to your car? Dude, your dad's weird.
In his defense, he was going for the tailpipe.
These aren't scary. These are comedy.
Kevin, all we have is crawfish.
Now, there you go. Okay, amen to that, right? Haley submitted this for Jbird. Open the bag. No sauce. Oh. Could you imagine that horror story?
Gave me shivers.
Oh, my gosh. Come on.
I love Kevin's confusion on Big
Kevin's
Dog.
like, what?
Big Dog. I thought you were calling him Big Dog.
Hey, Big Dog.
Who's Big Dog?
Hey, Big Dog, what's up?
What up, Big Dog?
In retrospect, I should have went with Large Dog.
Okay, there you go. Margaret, her 5-word horror story. We're out of toilet paper. Oh. During the pandemic, people were scared to death of that. Jay said, I saw my grandma naked. I don't know if that's a horror story or you just saw his grandma naked. I don't know. Oh, and Chip said, Grandma's urn just sneezed. Twice.
Oh.
Do you say gesundheit or do you let that go?
I'd say bless you.
Oh, you say bless you?
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, they might need a bless you. People were submitting these 5-word horror stories as well through the 97.9 WRMF app. Uh-oh. Jim said, I have no Xanax refills.
Oh.
Virginia, the horror of that, huh?
What's that like? I'd never let it get down that low.
Right. You know, that's just poor management, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't plan properly.
You kind of brought that on yourself. And Derek submitted this one. He said, I thought it was chocolate.
Oh.
If you have kids, don't play that game.
No. Don't do the smell test, and definitely don't do the taste test.
Yeah, do not play the I thought it was chocolate game. The World Series gets going tonight. You've got Los Angeles, the Dodgers, taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. And a lot of people are looking at 2 hip-hop stars, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Drake representing Toronto, Kendrick Lamar representing Los Angeles. And this is going to be a big ticket item. They say that the tickets right now are going for about $14K on some resale sites. So
wow.
You got to have hip-hop kind of money to get into this game.
I can't imagine spending that on a sporting ticket. Like, what?
It's pretty crazy.
$14,000 for one ticket.
I know, pretty crazy. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. I'm like, nah, I don't got that. That's big. That's the big whale kind of money. That's the kind of person that gets into a poker game with Chauncey Billups and loses $1 million.
Never been invited.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about any future invitations either.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned that there is a curse around Drake. Now, I know that Drake is very much into the Toronto teams. And in fact, you know, he's been a fixture on the court side of the Toronto Raptors for a very long time. In fact, starting back in 2013, he was named the team's global ambassador. And he has been there through thick and thin. Now, apparently it's been more thin than thick because they said that as soon as he became the ambassador, they started to go through a big drought.
Oh, no.
Now, they got Kawhi Leonard. That kind of broke the streak. So that's the best success story is the Raptors. But in 2013, the same year when his Raptors were not doing well, he jumped over into college ball and started back in the Kentucky Wildcats. And their team, who is a fixture for national championships, hasn't won one since Drake started supporting them. That's a 12-year drought for them.
What's his tie to Kentucky?
I don't know. There really shouldn't be. Some of it's just random.
Okay.
Maybe because they're so good and they've always been in there. Because I know that that's a good program.
Yeah, in basketball, they've been there for quite a while. In 2014, he backed two players heading to professional careers, Andrew Wiggins and Johnny Manziel. Both their careers tanked.
Oh, Johnny Manziel, he's on the Special Forces show right now, and he is sad.
What do you mean
he's
sad?
Like, I tanked my own career. I had everything. I ruined it. Like Johnny Manziel's talking.
Okay.
And that doesn't sound like that's fun to watch. Oh my God.
If you like watching a man having a miserable meltdown.
I can just watch the KVJ show from today.
He's not lying, but yeah, it's sad. Do you remember when Drake used to date Serena Williams?
It was a minute, but yeah.
I think it's a decade ago. Yeah, he was cheering her on during her Grand Slam bid in 2015, and that year she suffered one of her biggest upsets in tennis history. Ooh. Thanks, Drake.
Ooh.
He then was back in the Golden State Warriors in 2016 when he put $60,000 on the 73-9 Warriors, and they lost in the finals to Cleveland. Remember LeBron James went back to win that title?
That's right.
In 2018, Drake appeared in Conor McGregor's weigh-in before his fight with Khabib, who crushed McGregor when they got in the octagon.
Oh, no.
Thanks, Drake. In 2019, Drake was all behind the Alabama Crimson Tide. Well, that's a safe bet because they won all the time when they had Nick Saban. But when Drake backed them, they got crushed by Clemson 44-16 in the national championship.
Oh, no.
I mean, this is, if you were reading off crimes instead of losses, this would sound like quite a rap sheet.
Well, if you're making a case that there is a Drake sports curse, there's a lot of examples. Now, you can go with the Toronto Maple Leafs and Vladimir Guerrero, the team that's going to be playing tonight. Both have been backed by Drake for a long time. It has been a slump for both for a while. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I think, has had much better, moments than the Maple Leafs, but they've been in a big drought until now.
You mean the Blue Jays?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I do mean the NHL team. Sorry. Yeah, so he backs all the Toronto teams. But
gotcha.
Yeah, the Maple Leafs, yeah, that's right. Canada hasn't even won a Stanley Cup since the 90s. I guess you can blame Drake.
Damn.
I think you're going to have to blame Drake on all of this.
Drake is busy ruining every sport.
Yeah, so he really...
Tennis, basketball,
baseball. If a show got canceled in Canada, it's Drake's fault.
Hockey?
Gosh, he really needs for the
Fighting?
Blue Jays to win this World Series then. He's got to break this curse.
He's got to break the curse. If the Blue Jays lose, I think we can all blame Drake.
I'll tell you who loves this. Major League Baseball, because you've got pop culture talking about your sport.
Yeah,
and
you're
they
right.
desperately need this.
Yeah. In fact, people were ribbing Drake so much about his sports curse that in 2019, he tried to break the curse. There were all these teams in the semifinals heading to the Super Bowl that year. And so he said, you know what? I'm going to back 4 teams. So he wore all their logos. All 4 teams were immediately eliminated from the playoffs.
That's impressive to do, honestly.
4 teams and they all got eliminated.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to pick 4. I'm going to hedge my bets. There's no way I can. Yep, they all, boom, got bounced right away.
It's like me picking lottery numbers. As soon as I say a number, don't play it.
So, yeah, if you didn't really have a reason to watch the World Series because your team's not in it, just see what Drake can do.
Is the Drake curse alive and well in Toronto?
I want to give a nice little shout out to Sydney. She said, I've been listening since I was 11, and now I am 32. And I got to tell you, y'all touched so many people's lives in a positive way. But I want to tell you about my IVF journey with my first son, and we are now sharing the good news after a miscarriage in June. I am now 15 weeks pregnant with another baby boy. Naturally, for everyone going through infertility, you are not alone, and you do not give up. That is a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Great
Good
story.
for you.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very happy for you on that. That's nice to see. Also, we've got a lot of people jumping in and helping our KVJ Nation or Nancy Gelfo. We have something called KVJ Cares. There's her photo, but if you go to kvjshow.com on the right-hand side of the page, you can see KVJ Cares. You know, I kind of think, not that we have Taylor Swift as a KVJ Nationer, but I like that concept. If you do have means, that's what Taylor Swift does. We called her out on Monday for it, and there was a story that went viral this week where she went on and gave $100,000 to a kid with cancer. And so we just put all these KVJ Cares up there that if you got a little bit extra money, you come across and be like, you know what, I got $100, $200, whatever you have, $10 is great. You know, if you can go on there, it's all the GoFundMes of these people that's going through different stuff. And that's what Taylor does. If she finds something that speaks to her, she'll make a donation. And so we kind of do the same thing with that. And if you have a need, let us know about it. There's no shame in the game. That's what KVJ Nation's all about, people that are taking care of people. And, you know, we know some people in South Florida have got a little bit more money than others.
Absolutely.
The nation always comes through. Yeah, they really do.
And that's the great thing about KVJ Cares. You know, it's KVJ Nation taking care of KVJ Nation.
Yeah.
We put people up there that are right here, your neighbors, your friends, people you've met out at the horror movie, because Nancy was right there right before she had her surgery.
She was in the horror movie with her man.
In the movie and at the premiere right before surgery. So if you want to support the people that, you know, we talk about and we have actively involved in our projects, KVJ Cares is a great place. And like Kevin said, even if you only have $10, $20.
Absolutely. It'll get it done. And my Feel Good Friday is my daughter Caitlin just showed up and she is taking me to lunch and she's paying.
What?
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Big money.
Where are you guys going? Do you know?
Yeah,
we got a couple options that Caitlin threw out, and so we're trying to figure it out. It's either between E.R. Bradley's and El Camino, right?
I think El Camino, because my mom doesn't like it, so she's not coming, so we can finally go.
And I want to clarify why, because El Camino's fantastic, by the way.
She doesn't like it?
She doesn't think that their margaritas are strong enough. I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Like, she has some kind of, because she's like, I can't taste the tequila. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I'm like, they were absolutely fine. Their margaritas are delicious. They have plenty of tequila in them, unless you're a raging alcoholic. And I think they're great. So, yeah, so we might do El Camino, so we don't get any protests. I know that the Queen loves Bradley's.
And she's working, so she can't come out for margaritas for lunch.
So it's just us two.
Aw.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be adorable. I got a little Feel Good Friday for you, Jbird. This is a present from one of our listeners, Jackie. We had it in a bag, and I forgot to give it to you after the movie premiere. That's from Jackie Wellington.
Thank you, Jackie. Mama needs her medicine.
That's a whole bottle of medicine.
It is. Be gone by Friday. What's today?
Friday.
Yeah, to be gone by Friday.
He wasn't wrong. Okay, the KVJ Horror Movie Watch Party is going to be happening on the KVJ Discord at 7 o'clock tonight. You can watch it on your own, though, if you want. Go find it on YouTube. Just look for the KVJ Horror Movie. Chat Room is the name, and that will come up when you do a search on that. So you can check out. We're going to have some KVJ members in there popping in and watching it with everybody tonight. So go check it out this weekend. All right, we got more KVJ coming up on the After the Show. Going to be live here in about 10 to 15 minutes. You can watch that on YouTube or get it where you get your podcasts, like Spotify. Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Change your life today. I need your glasses, Virginia.
Oh, your goofy, stupid John Lennon glasses aren't getting it done?
Well, don't think you did insult me. Change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now without delay.
Change it today.
That's right.
Okay, change your glasses.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.